Okay, there we go. You guys might have been able to hear me a little bit in the working around the room. I accidentally tapped the microphone button, so my apologies for that. I think I might have gotten some stuff figured out. I'm not entirely positive. I do know that I need a specific cable that I'm looking for just absolute comfort in my opinion, to get rid of as many modes of failure as I possibly can. But I won't be able to get that until tomorrow. So I've made some changes here as best as I can, changed some of the encoding, done some load balancing, and I think hopefully everything will be a little bit more smooth. I'm not guaranteeing that just yet. These are all tests, but we'll switch over and we'll take a peek and see if things look better. I'm hoping they will. So far it looks a little bit better, but we don't know yet if it'll stay that way. So, but I'm hoping it will. I'm working really hard to make sure it will. The load balancing, I'm thinking, should help it a lot. In fact, that's my big hope. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to make a real quick change here. I think I can. Let me make a quick change. Real fast. There we go. Okay, we're going to try this now and see if it works a little bit better. CPU usage looks pretty good. GPU usage is pretty good. Good. Okay, cool. This seems like it's going to work a little bit better. I hope it does. If it doesn't, of course, please let me know. But did some load balancing. I figured that could be the issue. Offset some of the stuff from the CPU to the GPU to give me some more CPU headroom. So I've got my encoder is almost exclusively on the GPU now. Changed the bitrate just a smidge to give me yet again some GPU headroom. So we should still be getting something decent. The only thing I'm worried about at the moment is network, which we have a gigabit here, but at the same time, having a gigabit doesn't necessarily fix all of the problems when you're plugged into an AP, which is where I am right now. So, and I think that's my last major point of weakness, is that I have an AP as my primary mode. I need to probably just get a 150-foot cable. So I'm planning on trying to. That was inevitable. I'm probably going to try and pick up a. Oh, okay. Hey, thanks for stopping back by. I really appreciate it. I hope I didn't come across as too brief with that. I just I didn't. I wanted everything to be fun and enjoyable, and if it's all choppy, a lot of people are more frustrated. So I just wanted to hop off real quick and see if I could do some stuff to get that fixed. Let me take a quick peek. Do. 325. It looks like it varies, but it looks like 325, and then it jumped. Oh, there we go. There, now we're jumping to. It jumped up a little bit. So it's a variable bit rate I'm using instead of a constant, and I asked it to stay somewhere around the 3,000 kilobit per second rate, and it's somewhere right now around 2779, between 2779 and 3011. So I'm plugged into an AP. Is my thing, and so it's a really good AP, but APs obviously just don't get. We have a gigabit, and you can't get a gigabit through the AP. So I need a 150-foot Cat 5, Cat 5e or Cat 6 cable, so that I'm getting. I guess Cat 5 would work fine too. It's what is that? That's a gigabit for up to 300 feet. So, but so that's probably my last major point of failure. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, it seems like I'm staying pretty constantly in towards the towards the 3,000 there. I didn't know what I was thinking might have happened. I thought the first thing that was happening was probably some of the load balancing, which it looked like was right. It looked like it was trying to use a software encoder in tandem with the hardware encoder. So I just forced it over to GPU exclusively, since there's an encoder in the card specifically dedicated to it. And that way it gives my CPU some more headroom. And then I went ahead and allowed for variable bit rate so that I'm not forcing a constant that's outside of its capabilities. So I'm hoping that helps it quite a bit, at least. If I'm dropping frames, they're not going to be, I'm saying this game is probably not coming in at 60 frames. I'm doing it in 1080 60, but I think this was originally, a standard like NTFC 2995 or 2997, something like that. Yeah, that's a good point. It should, at the moment, it should just be me and my wife using the gig, but she's hardwired in, so she's not pulling any sort of AP usage. She's hardwired. So I thought our gigabit is obviously a best effort, so I figured we were probably setting it. When I clock it, typically it's usually around 800. Okay, it's usually about 800 gigabits is what I come in at, and megabits per second. And so I was hoping that if I could hardwire in, I might be able to pull more of that, because right now the AP is only pulling about 100 of that, 100 megabits per second on average. Up, and then, somewhere around 50 megabits down, so. I'm thinking you're spot on, though, and still, because I'm only able to pull a fraction of that, so. Okay, I'm missing one present. I forget where that present is. Let me go and drop these off. Might as well. I'm gonna have to come back anyway. It's near the entrance, or the beginning of the level. I was just holding your present. You made me put the present down to tell you where your present was. Here you go. That's yours. And this is yours. And yeah, I'm missing the red one. That's okay, though. Alright. So, but hopefully everything's coming through nice and clear at the moment. Like I said, I figure what I'll do is I've got a nice gigabit router, so I figure what I might do. I don't want to race you. I figure what I might do is just go pick up a 150-foot Cat 5 or Cat 6 cable, just depending, and then from there maybe I can get rid of that last point of weakness, and then if it's still not working after that, then I may need to change the load balance between the two GPUs I've got, and see if that can fix it. I don't know why I did that. My goodness. But at any rate, I definitely, not only do I appreciate your input and your help in that, because that's definitely some stuff I wasn't thinking about, but on top of that, I appreciate you for being so patient with me and being willing to hop back on after that, even after I was unintentionally abrupt. So, eek, the bear again. Take that noise. I love that. Take the noisy orange thing. Gotcha. Yeah, I used to work with, actually, up until, Peeps had made mention of doing something like that, and I tried to do something like that, but I was having issues, and I have no idea why. It's, yet again, probably my fault, entirely my fault, but still was having some issues with it. But yeah, I was fortunate enough to get gigabit service before, like I said, before the, everything that happened, last year that caused a bunch of layoffs. I was working with a, oh, thank you, it's a super fun game. I was working with a tech company, ISP and tech company. I was, one of the veteran guys there. I think I have to light the tree first before I do that. Dang it. I forgot. Alright, well, that's okay. Yeah, this is a super fun. What I'm saying is they gave me a pretty good deal after what happened. I'd gotten laid off from them, so now I'm I got my license to be a financial certified. I'm a licensed financial advisor. So that's, and I've been doing that for the better part of a year now. So different world. Tech is kind of my forte, but you know, I did spend time going to classes and getting my license and all that kind of good stuff. So why not? Yeah, this game is. Go away. This game's super fun. It definitely has some frustrating pieces to it. I'm gonna just do this. It's a super fun game though. It gets frustrating at some parts. Like this one's kind of frustrating in some instances because the timing of these guys isn't always perfect. So, yeah, yes it is. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. I was saying this yesterday. I made this channel because at the time I started making my channel in 2016, and things were just hectic at that time here. There we go. Things were just hectic. Oh no, no. I'm sorry. You said that. And yeah. No, it's not. I got I get where you're going with. The reason that threw me off guard is my nephew is actually, his name is Arlo. So you said that, and I was like, how do they know? How does he know about him? So there we go. It's a twinkly is what they call it. It's a very low resolution rendered light bulb. Grab this Mumbo Skull and go up. But yeah, this game's a lot of fun. There we go. That's the. I hit the switch knowing what I had to do, and then I came up the tree anyway. My goodness. Yeah, I started playing this. This came out in 1998, I think, or 99. I started playing it back then. On the N64. And I love the game. It's absolutely one of my favorite games. So, it's one that I go through at least once a year. And I like to, I think I made mention of this earlier, but I 100% it. So all the notes, all the jiggies, all of the empty honeycombs, all that good stuff. So, and I'm curious, I asked this question to some of the people that were able to attend yesterday, last night for me, but what are there games that are... Sure. Hey, Heaps, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate you for stopping by. Goodness sakes, I couldn't speak. Oh, thank you so much. I very much appreciate that. The idea in this one, I've got to fly through the star 3 times while the tree is lit. There we go. It's really difficult. Yeah, I was mentioning, so I had made mention that I had wanted to do a stream like that, but I felt like that you guys had, like a Super Mario 96 Exit stream, but Heaps had kind of done his recent playthrough of Super Mario, and then you had recently done a Super Mario stream as well, if I'm not mistaken. I think you did a 96 Exit. And I thought, well, these guys have got this under control. They don't, they don't need to Super Mario another. Yeah, we're back, Quesadilla. We didn't need you guys. I kind of was referring and saying, go see if you want to see that kind of stream. I didn't want to overdo it. I think you could go see those if they're still archived and catch those. So I hope that's okay. You guys had it. You guys definitely had it handled. So I didn't want to. I don't want to. Not that I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to steal any thunder from 2 people who've already done it and done it well. All right. So let's see. I think I'm at 8, right, for this one. Go there real quick. That's 100, 2 of 2. So yeah, 8 at 10. Okay, so I'm gonna go get the easy one, and then I'm gonna take on the frustrating one. The easy one's just to drop off this last present I picked up in the Christmas tree to kids, and they'll give me a jiggy for that. And then I have to foot race with the new speedy shoes that I learned about. I gotta race Boggy one more time. Here you go, kid. There you go. Oh, sure, yeah. But like I said, at the same time, I thought you guys had. It wasn't that I didn't want to do it because you guys had done it. It was that you want to. I don't want. I like the idea of you guys are definitely more seasoned at this than I am, and so I'd rather. If somebody comes to my stream, I'd rather not. Like I said, not that I could, but I wouldn't want to try to steal any thunder or anything like that. Of course, my 96 exit run is super unorthodox any which way. It's a mess, but I love it. I'll hit A. Don't insult me. Okay, buddy. I know what the rules are. Run through the slalom gates. Oh, are you kidding me?